my God. Look at that's.
I either look dapper,
dude.
Or I bust out like a really old school.
Holy shit! Don't put.
This?
Yeah, of course. Don't put that on eBay though.
I'd actually really appreciate it if we can get another one of these made. Very easy.
Good morning and welcome to another vlog. We are headed to Austin, Texas. Today is Thursday. Welcome to another vlog. As I said, we're headed to Austin, and I am super psyched about it because I get to spend a little bit of time with one of the funniest people I've ever met in my life. Here are a couple of highlights of his funniest moments, and yes, some of the situations are amped up because of the amount of laughter in the background.
Keith Quinzer asks, do you like candy corn? If you do, I'll send you some fucking candy corn. I had no idea that the red velvet, this has a little too much frosting on it though. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm gonna put that back in the box. There we go. That's more my speed now.
Chicken good.
Are you guys hands shaking?
I can guarantee that if you were around during the Machinima Respawn days and you watched religiously, there's no way that you didn't laugh at the hilarity that was Machinima Respawn. Today, we hang out with Mr. SARK. I forgot that I had a couple of calls to make this morning, so Maddie's now the one that's going to be driving. Here, you can plug your shit into. Maddie's gonna be the one that's driving now. I have a couple of calls, and for some reason my Skype is not logging. I know Skype. Who uses Skype? I don't. I'll tell you that much. But when there's conversations like these, I felt like I had to. So now the point is, I'm just gonna give them my number or have them give me a call. Anyway, this is the first road trip on the Ford F-150 Raptor. It's a 2019. The amount of specs in this thing is gonna have to wait for a separate video all on its own, and I do want to do one like that. But as I mentioned a couple of vlogs ago, my family has always been a Ford family. Up until recently, I think my mom got a. Woo! My mom got a Toyota. Oh my God, my eyes. Lord Jesus. You don't have glasses?
Nope.
How are you gonna drive?
I don't know, I never wear glasses.
Anyway, so I was saying there will be an unveiling, or there will be an unboxing review of the Ford F-150 Raptor. It's a beautiful, beautiful car. But quickly becoming my favorite. Now I'm stuck in a position in which do I trade in the wagon or put down the wagon as a down payment for the Lambo, or do I just keep my mind straight and keep going? What do you think?
I think put the wagon down as the down payment for the Lambo, obviously.
Oh shit, Maddie's trying to drive the Lambo. Okay, we're gonna head over to Austin, Texas. The farthest region of Austin, actually. That's where SARK lives. Not that I'm telling you where he lives, but that's where we're going. Anyway, we're headed to Austin. It'll be good. I'm actually gonna try to set up another podcast as I'm heading down there. That's one of the other reasons that I wanted Maddie to drive, just so I can reach out to people in Austin and see if they're available. Because it'll be good. Anyway, let's get going. Coke.
Coke?
What else can I get for you?
That's it.
That's it.
Alright, I have this up with the first one, guys.
Thank you.
For some reason, every single time somebody's ordering, like, I don't know, this happens across the entire nation. Wait, what are you doing?
No, you fucking Clarence, I'm dying.
Anyway, so I was saying Maddie's dying. So, do you want me to drive? Don't put my life in danger. Anyway, so I was saying, every single time somebody orders at a drive-thru, I don't know why everybody gets like the little giggles. It's like a ding-dong ditch. Ooh. We're halfway there. We're just making a quick stop at McDonald's so we can make up a was gonna say make up some time, but I'm making up bullshit. We haven't eaten. Obviously, if we get the breakfast out of the way, we should still be good. We're supposed to get there by 11:47, which is exactly 2 hours and 10 minutes from right now. We have made it. Oh my Lord Jesus. Austin, here I am. Here I am, the one that you love. All right, so we have close to about an hour to get ready for SARK. Since we couldn't film at his house because of, I just didn't want to invade it. We decided to get a hotel, and I'm about to check out a couple of conference rooms. And if not, the room that I got is pretty big, so it should be fine. Kind of psyched about it. Best case scenario, I get to ask SARK what he's doing today. All right, made it into the room, safe and sound. I'm actually kind of glad I'm not staying in. I have stayed in worse hotels than this one. Oh my Lord Jesus. I have stayed in worse hotels than this one, obviously in London specifically. The London bedroom was literally this big. It was as big as this bathroom. That was the bed. That's how I slept. And then the toilet was like that, except that the toilet was facing this area and my knees would hit like that. So, but yeah, it's not a horrible room. We're gonna shoot towards there. Am I right? Yeah. It's gonna be a little bit uncomfortable since I'm gonna be. Maybe I can. Oh, okay. I thought that this was gonna be. If any of you have ever wondered what it takes to have a podcast or to do a podcast, and you want to know what sort of equipment you need, and this, that, and the other, I'm going to give you a quick rundown of what our travel setup looks like right now. Now, I want you to understand that all of this fits in 2 backpacks. Okay, so the main one, this Pelican case goes inside of this regular suitcase, and it carries all of this. Okay, so all 3 tripods. No lights. The lights go in a different one. I think they came in that backpack today. But all of the rest of it, everything that you see here fits in there. The most important thing, the 2 most important things that you're going to want in order to have a good sort of conversation is, my recommendation for travel podcast is the lavaliers. We use Sennheiser. Matt will put it in the description. But there's Sennheiser something. And we use the Zoom HECZ handy recorder. Pretty much what you do is you link, and it's super easy to link. You link this thing to that thing, and then you put your lav on here, and then you are gonna have to do some post audio. And if you don't have time for that, then obviously just get started. That's all you need. So pretty much to get a good podcast going, you need this, 2 of these, and that's that. You can actually get one that has 2, the Zoom mic that has 2 outlets, and it's cheaper, but this one runs around $400. This runs around $600, but you don't have to get these. You can get other ones, and as long as you're able to sort of manage the audio in post, and you should, if you're starting, you don't want to spend money, you're going to spend some time learning how to do it, that's what you do. So you don't necessarily need to have the best audio or the best microphones, although we do use the SM7 Shure mics, preferably because the audio is just way better. This sometimes makes it easier to get the job done. Never let perfection get in the way of good enough. Dash Casey Neistat. And yeah, but this is what the setup looks like right now. It's 2 big lights. See there? The 3, and then we're gonna sit here. I'm gonna sit in this area, and SARK is gonna sit here. I reached out to Clayster to see if he'd have time to do the podcast, but as of right now, he hasn't replied, and I don't think that we're gonna be able to do it. But it is what it is. He's gonna be here shortly. Super psyched. Haven't seen this dude in literally like 5 years. But I'll tell you one thing about Mr. SARK. This area is not gonna be big enough for him to be comfortable. But I'm super psyched about it. We'll see how it goes. What's up? How's it going? Dude, long time no see, man. So, Miss SARK gave us some donuts. Thank you. Oh my God. Look at that.
I either look dapper,
dude,
or I bust out like a really old school.
Holy shit! Don't put.
This?
Yeah, of course. Don't put that on eBay though. God, you guys, if I've done a lot of podcasts and I've seen a lot of comedy shows, and what I just experienced was fucking insanity. You guys have to absolutely watch this Monday's episode of the Eavesdrop. I am like, my head hurts. Matt, how funny was it?
That was the funniest thing I've ever been a part of in my entire life.
Your entire life?
Yeah, my entire life. Like 100%.
Dude, I saw you crying like he was fetal position sitting down on that chair just crying.
Dude, I was suffocating because I didn't want to laugh out loud. I was, oh my god.
It's so good. Oh my god, you don't want to miss it. Make sure that you tune in. And in the meantime, if you want to catch up on all of Mr. SARK's stuff, you should. His YouTube channel's down below. You'll understand you'll understand a tiny little fraction of the genius that is this dude. And SARK, if you're watching this, please don't, turn red, please. Oh my god. When I left home this morning, it was like 60, I think, and now it's. We are in Austin. The farther south you go, the hotter it gets. Holy hot. Oh my god. Anyway, I'm super, super psyched up. I actually kind of want to throw the podcast up. Actually, no, we can't because the sponsors time when the posts go up. So I just can't believe we have to wait 1, 2, 3, 4 days for this. 4 days for everybody to hear it.
I'm gonna watch it by myself a couple times before it goes.
Bro, rank that one in all the podcasts.
As far as funny goes,
yeah,
that's one by far, like by a fucking mile.
Like it's like him and then nothing else below, and then somebody else.
Like there's a huge gap between that. That's the funniest I've ever seen. And then, as far as content goes, it's up there. It's probably top 5 because his story is really good.
Yeah,
his story is like really interesting the way he got to where he's at now. But
oh my god, we have to figure out something to work with him on. Anyway, heading back home, so 3:33, and it is now, through the magic of speeding and responsibly speeding and editing, it is now 7:34. Now, disclaimer, we have been here for close to 15 minutes, so subtract that to the 34 that you just saw, and you get a 19. Math checks out, I think. Anyway, we're back at the studio. My goodness, that was a rougher ride than I thought it was going to be, if I'm being honest. And I am being honest. I just didn't think that it was going to take that long to get back from that place. Can you guys hear me? Yeah. What a trip. Well worth it. Well worth it. It was such a one. It was good to catch up with an old friend in SARK, but two, the podcast was one of the fun. It was definitely the funniest one I've ever done yet. This is from Create, and it's got my name on it. Oh, he did. He may have spray painted that on. Although no, he didn't. It doesn't feel like that. He must have printed it. Got some Create stickers for the fridge. That's super dope. Thank you so much. And of course, the very well folded, it's actually folded kind of sweet, Create hoodie, as you guys are gonna see right here. It's got it's a really thick hoodie, which is dope, especially here in Texas, especially here in the HECZ quarters, because they get super cold sometimes. And I myself sometimes can't even deal with it. Let me turn on some lights. All right, much better. It's a really good thickness hoodie. The inside feels good. This is actually very well printed. It says Create. Obviously, it's got the fast checker marks, and in the back, it's got a dope ass graphic with what appears to be a 1964. I'm kidding. I don't know what it is, but it's really dope graphics. Good job, little Aaron. I appreciate your skills, Brohim, and also thank you for designing the inaugural. There's a pin here. This pin goes up there with the rest of the pins. That's pretty dope. As I was saying, he designed the inaugural t-shirt that we're gonna be releasing very shortly here. I did want to release it sometime this weekend, but I figured that we would wait a couple of more days before we do that. Just want to get things prepared. Maybe we'll do it when I come back from London, or maybe we'll do it the weekend that we are in London to take advantage of the amount of activity that's going to be going down. But let's call it May 10th. May 10th is the release date for the inaugural T-shirt. As I mentioned, it's going to be on a championship T-shirt, which should be very well received by all of you people who love Champion, like everybody else. It's kind of weird though, because in high school, I used to go to Walmart. Oh no, Kmart. I don't know if you guys aren't from the United States, you don't get it, but just picture a Walmart, but Kmart. And that's where I used to get my Champions. And they were like $15 like sweatpants and like a $10 hoodie. And I used to, back in those days, you would wear the baggiest clothes ever. And I would go there, buy my double XL sweatpants and my double XL hoodie, and I was a skinny little dude back then. I was very athletic though. You seen the way I shoot. Don't give me any shit. Just trust and believe that I was good at every single sport. I can prove it. I just don't have the physical ability to do that. But look, I move great around the court and all that shit. Or whatever. I want to play ball again. Anyway, I'm gonna end the vlog right here. Everybody, thank you for tuning in. If you guys appreciated the vlog as much as I appreciated making it, I do ask that you leave a like before you leave to another video. Be very excited for the eavesdrop that's gonna be happening next Monday at 6 a.m. Central Standard Time. It's gonna be the funniest one. If you don't laugh during that entire vlog, that entire SARK interaction in that podcast, I don't think you have a single funny bone in your body. Not that it has anything to do with hilarity, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, having said that, boys and girls, and with that said, I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, not hopefully, definitely, as usual, and as per usual, same damn